Hey guys, I'm Mariella and I'm from Apple and Orange. Anyway, as with a lot of other review people, they do a top 10 list of movies or whatever of 2015. I thought I'd do one too. Now, I only got to 9 that actually came to my head and I was just like, yeah, they're good. I'm not going to do a top 10 worst list because, to be honest, I actually think I have a psychic ability to say that film's going to be rubbish and that film's going to be good. Anyway, on to this. Number 10. Starting off the list is Minions. Oh god, the Minions. I think I'd say, arguably, because it's at the bottom of my list, out of all the films that are about 15 that I've seen this year, I'd say this is number 10. It's okay, it's cool, but some of the references are a bit outdated, and you know what? Who cares? Number 9. Yes, number 9. Ex Machina. I didn't actually get to see this in the actual cinema. I got to see this on a plane. It doesn't have a lot to it, but it still has a lot to it because it's a whole new take on like what is man, what is machine, what is the future of humanity, and it's really, really cool and eerie. There's like 3 characters in it. The 4th one doesn't talk that much, but it's just so cool. Number 8 is 8, right? Yeah, that's 8. Jurassic World. It was fun. I liked it. I went and saw it twice, but I wouldn't say I'd ever want to see it again. Like, I only went to see it twice because I was in Chicago. There was nothing else to see apart from Ant-Man, and I was just like, still recovering from Age of Ultron. I wasn't actually recovering, I was just like, oh god, I'm not feeling it. Number 7. Speaking of Marvel and not wanting to see Ant-Man, Avengers Age of Ultron. It was it was a disappointment. It felt a bit more like a grittier, but it's really weird to explain because it was like too funny at times, or trying to be too funny, and then trying to be too gritty. So it was constantly going moo, and it's just weird. I liked it. I mean, it's certainly enjoyable, but it's not great. You know what I mean? Number 6. Ant-Man. I did actually go see it. I did see it. It was cool. It was certainly funnier, and it wasn't trying to be too gritty compared with Age of Ultron, so I'd say it's a better time. It's like Guardians of the Galaxy, but rehashed and done with less misfits and a little bit less comedy. You know what I mean? Number 5. Dun, 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 Mission Impossible Rogue Nation. Oh my god, it was so awesome. But I must admit, I am a huge fan of Mission Impossible. Well, like 4 and 5 now. 3 is a bit weird. 2 and 1, forget about those. But I must say, this one was just like, when the references came up, which I was just like, oh my god, all the Mission Impossible stuff, like the masks, like, oh my god. It's a lot of fun. I loved it. Number 4, Kingsman. I think this is the funnest movie on my list. Actually, minus the 2. Wait, minus the 3 on top of this. Got my little list here. Don't read. Okay, Kingsman. It was a movie that knew what it was, and that made me have a lot of fun with it. If I had seen more movies this year, I'd say it would probably be like near the bottom, but out of all the movies, it was so much fun to watch. Oh my god. Number 3, Inside Out. Oh, it's heartfelt. It made me cry a little bit with a character that I'd barely met, and it was just, I went and saw it with my dad and he cried, but my dad's a softie, so, you know, to be expected. I went and saw it again with my mum and my brother, and it was so good the second time, and you know what? One of the best animated films ever. Not better than The Incredibles though. The Incredibles is awesome. Let's get that clear. Number 2, The Martian. Now, I didn't get to review The Martian because I had planned out my schedule. I didn't stick to schedule, but oh well. Oh my god. So I read the book after I saw the film, and the book is fantastic. And the movie is fantastic. But let's talk about the movie. It looked fantastic. The dialogue was fantastic. Matt Damon was fantastic. If he doesn't get an Oscar nod for leading, I don't know how they name it, but if he doesn't get an Oscar nod for this, I'm gonna cry. He probably will, you know what? See it, dream it, believe it. He was just The supporting cast as well. Matt Damon couldn't do it all by himself. He couldn't be stuck up there just for 2 hours all by himself. No, he needed that cast. He needed that cast to really drive the film on, and the entire cast was fantastic. I think a few characters were a bit mundane, but they were supposed to be mundane. Oh well. But Chiwetel Ejiofor, holy crap, he is awesome. Oh my god. And the humour as well. It was just like, it was a film I wasn't expecting to be like laughing along with it, but you sat in it and you were just like, it's going to be like Gravity again, isn't it? It's going to be like Interstellar. I'm not going to laugh at all. I did laugh, surprisingly, and a few people, I did read some reviews, they were just like, he's not really human because he doesn't feel that fear. He feels that fear, but he's confident, he's optimistic, he is super optimistic. And number one, I reviewed it, I loved it a second time when I saw it, and it's awesome. It is awesome. I fangirl with my friends over it, and they're not even fans of the franchise. It started in the 70s, and it is Star Wars The Force Awakens. It was so good. I mean, like, when, oh my god, I can't even speak about it because not many people have seen it yet. It's breaking records, and I don't really care about that. I just care about the fact that they didn't do another Phantom Menace on us, because that would have been just... But Rey was awesome, Finn was awesome, Poe Dameron. I think Rey and Poe Dameron were the most awesome out of the cast. Probably. But oh my god, it's just so awesome. It's why I like movies, and it's why I was prepared a year ago for this, when the first teaser came out. I think that's 10 movies. It is. I'm not, because there's nothing better than Star Wars this year. Nothing. Anyway, so what are your top 10 favourite movies? If you want to tell me what they are, leave them in the comments below. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Really helps my moral support. Hopefully we'll be back around the 20th of January. Anyway, my name is Mariella. See you next time. Bye!